Round one for the Arizona Cardinals is officially wrapped up. For the NFL, it is completely wrapped up. A lot of shockers, a lot of moves being made that are really beneficial to a lot of teams. And the Cardinals dabbled in on Walter Nolan. My opinion has swayed a little bit. I am bought in on it. I think Monty Austin-Fort and Jonathan Gannon clearly see something that we don't. The tape is there. I'm not going to say they see something we don't see because obviously the talent is there. I think his ceiling is insanely high. I just think his floor is extremely low, too. It's one of those players that either he's going to be legitimately the next Aaron Donald like he's proclaiming and the next Hall of Famer, or, you know, it's just not going to pan out. And he's going to be a bust, and it's going to be like a Robert Kimdichie. I think the playstyle is different. I think that Walter Nolan has way more upside than Robert ever had. But you never know. It's just something that we got to dabble in with. And round 2 and 3 is going to be very interesting. How are the Cardinals going to pivot, and what are we going to do? Today, I'm going to let you guys know I don't even know how many players are available, but I'm going to let you guys know all the players that I'm messing with. I was going to say 5. I'm not even going to do that. We're going to be pulling up PFF right now. We're going to obviously pull up the updated simulator, and we're going to just see who's on the board right now and who could potentially fall to us and all the players that I would like. I'm going to show you guys every single one that stands out, that's realistic at 47, potentially a trade up, potentially stick and pick. I'm going to let you guys know. Let's go ahead and dabble in there. There is some interesting prospects on the board still. So as you guys see, this is how the draft ended. I think that the Chiefs got an absolute steal in Josh Simmons. I think that is a fantastic addition. I think Malachi Starks is the steal of the draft as a whole. I love his game. I think he's going to be excellent. Pair him alongside Kyle Hamilton and just let him roam. He can play anywhere on the field. Huge pickup. Atlanta trading up for James Pierce, I think is pretty huge. Jackson Dart, I think this is a complete blender, a complete miss. Obviously, they were high on him. They think they got their guy. Donovan Jackson is a very interesting prospect to snag up. Matthew Golden, love that move for Green Bay. They actually took a receiver. I know Aaron Rodgers is somewhere clenching his fists right now because that is a move that they would have never made under him. Derek Harmon, Pittsburgh got an absolute steal. I love that move for them. I really do. He just fell right in their laps. Jahdae Barron, I think he's such a good fit alongside Pat Surtain. I don't think he was a scheme fit for us, but just incredible to pair alongside Pat Surtain. Emeka Buka, love this. They got their slot receiver with their 2 outsides. It's just a match made in heaven. Baker Mayfield has weapons for days. Gray Zabel landed in our division. That sucks. And the Bengals I think they took a terrible player here. That's just me personally. But that's how the end of the draft went. Jahad Campbell could be pretty good for them. I mean, he has a lot of versatility, and he has a loaded defense that he's playing with, so maybe he does pretty well. But as it stands right now, I'm going to make a trade that probably would not happen just so we can see the prospects on the board. Okay? I mean, it's just to see the prospects. The trade doesn't have to mean anything. We're just going to offer something. I'm going to give you all my draft capital. Stop saying no. Come on. What are we doing here? Just 91%. You're out of your freaking mind, brother. No attempts remaining. All right. You know what? Screw it. Let's just sim it because they want to be stingy little pieces of garbage. Player number 1, Will Johnson. I think he is still an exceptional corner. Should have been a round 1 talent. But there's obviously some truth to that knee injury. For 32 teams to pass up on him, there's some truth to that. And I don't know what the truth is, but I mean, clearly it's enough to drop him out of the first round. I mean, I love everything he has. Great zone corner, great fluidity. I think he has great movement. I think the speed is there. I think people are running with that narrative a little too much. I don't know what the knee's looking like, but he is prospect number 1. I don't think it's really close. Donovan Ezuraku is prospect number 2 for me. He is a little bit on the smaller side, 250 pounds, 6'2". He's very young. He is also just an insane prospect. I mean, 3-4, 4-3. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I think anyone can fit this system. They're going to be playing edge regardless. They're going to rush the passer. I think adjustments will be made. So I like the move if he is available. Mike Green also here. I mean, the SA charges. He is a round 1 talent for sure. The only reason he slipped is probably because of those character things. Otherwise, he would have been a guarantee lock in the first round. Talent-wise, he is absolutely a demon. So, yeah. Not really sure who's going to snag him, but potentially. I mean, clearly character concerns aren't a problem. I would probably stay away from Mike Green personally. Jaden Higgins, fantastic prospect. Would love this so much. I think there is so much talent at Iowa State. They also have Jalen Noel, really great slot receiver in this draft class. So you could probably snag in the back end. We need a slot to pair alongside. So Jaden Higgins is someone I would take a look at as a clear upgrade in round 2. I would keep your eye out for him. Trey Amos, another player standing out. This is someone who could have outside corner, boundary corner ability, and he could potentially be your cornerback one, but maybe you don't need him to be that. Maybe him and Max Melton aligning alongside each other would be phenomenal. I wouldn't hate this pick whatsoever. I think he's just a little bit worse than Will Johnson, personally. I think he does cover better overall in terms of grading. It backs itself up. I think he is really good. And if we can snag him here at pick 47, I wouldn't hate it. Another one, Luther Burden. Let's just go ahead and talk about slot receivers right here. Probably the second best slot receiver in this draft class, I would say. Has a lot of versatility, though. I mean, he can run a lot of routes. He is very, very, very dangerous on the field. So if you can plug and play him, he's obviously a way better prospect than Greg Dortch will ever be. He's 5'11". That's already like, what, 3 inches, 4 inches on Greg Dortch. On top of that, weighs more. I think he can play inside-outside, but predominantly keep him on the inside, especially if the Cardinals take a dabble in him. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. Landon Jackson, I'd probably say stay away. Princely is somebody that we have met with too. Again, 3-4, 4-3. I don't really think it matters, but that's a prospect I would definitely consider taking. Jared Ivey. Watch the tape on this guy. Watch the tape on this guy. He's very solid. I would take Princely over him, but this is someone who could be a sleeper pick. Not sure. But Kyle Williams, I think, is taking the cake for me right now in terms of receiver. Him and Jaden Higgins are on this. I don't know. Kyle Williams might have a slight edge, man. He really might. He's just, there's not a ton of flaws in his game. He could be a clear outside receiver for this team and be dangerous. If we get Kyle Williams, would not be opposed at pick 47. I think it would be a snag of a player. And if we do, would not complain. Tate Ratledge, same thing. Wouldn't complain. There's another name, CJ West. Again, don't need him, but wouldn't complain. And I don't think we're going to double down on defensive interior, so we're probably going to stay away. Demetrius Knight, probably not a round 2, but I wouldn't mind him in round 3. Any other names that are really popping out to me? I mean, a lot of you guys probably love Cam Scattaboo, but this is a third-round player at the absolute max. It's not a position we really need. If the talent's not there on the board, by all means, dabble in. Do what you got to do. But no, I'm good right now. Jalen Noel, interested, probably a round 3 kind of player. And then Chris Paul as well. Round 3 kind of player, but it's a position of need. There's so many guys on this board that I do like. So if the Cardinals walk away with them, I wouldn't be mad. In terms of who I want the most, probably... Honestly, Will Johnson and Trey Amos are very tied just because I don't know what the knee injury is looking like. So I'd probably give the edge to Amos, honestly. And then Will Johnson right behind. Outside of that, Luther Burden stands out if he is available. You also have guys like Kyle Williams who stand out to me. Tate Ratledge who stands out to me. CJ West definitely stands out to me, but we just doubled down. We're not going to double down in defensive interior. We don't need that right now. Potentially an edge. Go get Princely. Princely stands out to me as well. Those are probably my top guys, honestly. Princely, you got Kyle Williams. You have Will Johnson. You have Trey Amos, Luther Burden. Those guys are the ones who stand out to me, and we have a good chance at landing one of them because we have pick 47. We are in the top of the second round. Very good selection. I love the position we're in, and I think we're going to walk away with some good talent here in round 2 and 3. You guys let me know how you guys are feeling about it down in the comment section below. Who are the prospects you guys are eyeing? You guys clearly see. Here's a list of people. There's some other guys on here that I didn't really touch on. There are some names, and if I didn't touch on them, you let me know. Ashton is also somebody who stands out to me, but that is a round 3, 4 kind of guy. We stay away for right now, but the edge is pretty loaded. So yeah, let me know your players down below. And also, if you guys are new to the channel and ended up enjoying today's video, consider hitting that subscribe button. The NFL draft is tomorrow. Once again, I'm very excited. The Cardinals, you could debate that pick down in the comment section below, but I'm growing into it slowly. So yeah, we'll see how it pans out. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.